U.S. has announced to cancel the special trade status of Hong Kong. Concerns are mounting over both capital and brain drain from the SAR. What's your response, and how can Hong Kong counter the fallout?
Complete nonsense, and it's a usual scaremongering tactic. I was around in Hong Kong in 1982 when the Chinese government announced that they would take Hong Kong back in 1997, and I was involved in the entire transition between 1984 and 1997. We had, in those days, before 1997, brain drain and capital outflow. But in the past month or so, since the central authorities made its intention known to legislate against national security threats, we have seen nothing of the sort. Society is very stable. Our economy, despite COVID-19, is doing okay. The real estate market is very strong, and so is the stock market.
Hong Kong was America's third largest market for wine exports, fourth largest market for beef. Will it affect Hong Kong people's daily lives?
We haven't announced any countermeasure yet, but in terms of what the American government have announced so far, I don't think it would affect Hong Kong. The American government knows full well that we are one of their best trading partners in the sense that we provide a huge amount of trade surplus to American exporters to Hong Kong, and they have a large business presence in Hong Kong. So I believe, and definitely hope so, that the American will take into account of their interest in Hong Kong too.
You just mentioned you were involved in the whole process of the transition in 1997, and we've heard critics saying that the new national security law will undermine the one country, two systems and a breach of the Sino-British Joint Declaration. Can you tell us more about the Sino-British Joint Declaration?
Well, actually, I've written and posted and uploaded an article regarding the Joint Declaration, and I challenge people who claim that the national security law legislation is in breach of the Joint Declaration to actually point out which article of the Joint Declaration has been breached by the Chinese government's moves. If you look at the article one by one, it's not a long document. It's very easy to read and understand. There's nothing in the Joint Declaration, and by extension, there's nothing in the Basic Law that doesn't allow the Chinese government to enact and for the Hong Kong government to implement such law.